tell me, how does the B2B space changed in such little, such small time frame, from 60 to 350? What was the, of course, COVID, but what happened with COVID? How did COVID impact the B2B space to accelerate that change so much?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is the consumer demands changed, right? The evolution of Amazon. Like, what happens now if something gets to your house in 3 days, not
Yeah,
two? Like, you're upset about it, right? Or if it,
exactly. Yeah,
if your shipping and billing address, you have to re-input it manually or something. You're like, oh man, like why do I have to spend time doing this, right? So I think the consumer expectations, because everyone now, I mean, I say everyone, I think over 90% probably of people that have made it through COVID have had to now purchase something online and gone through that process. And then in their day jobs, right, in B2B procurement, purchasing goods, they want that same type of experience, easy to purchase experience, and not having to go through some kind of iframe that looks like it
yeah.
was built in 1998, right?
But it
So
was also kind of the mindset, because we've been in this space for a long time as well, and we heard one time and again that merchants would expect that their customers are different for B2B than for B2C. So they would try to convince themselves, yeah, the experience shouldn't be as good as B2C. They're not expecting that. And all this that happened proved it wrong, right? And they're expecting a B2C experience in a B2B space. They're the same
exactly.
people buying, right?
It's the same people. Yeah. So I think that the added features, like what we talked about before, those are needed, right? You need to have some bulk ordering capability, reordering capability, some shared visibility. So if you and I belong to the same company, we need to see what each other are doing in case, I'm out this week, you were there last week, I could see what you ordered, so I can now reorder that. So, with some changes, but it's not that much different than in an Amazon family account, right? We are
Yeah.
all ordering the paper towels and the wipes and everything else, okay, I see this is what, we bought last week, I'll go buy it this week, right? It's somewhat adjacent to that, but of course with special pricing, pay on account, functionality, stuff like that, which does introduce that complexity, which at that point it's no longer just about the user experience. It's about, okay, post order, what's the process and how can we make that more efficient? That's really, where I think you can't just send it off to, a 3PL and drop ship every time. Sometimes there's back orders. You have to check, sometimes distributors, they have to order things from many different places to fulfill an order. So helping the customers, helping the merchants, on the back office side and integrating over there. Again, understanding that is really important because, we really love to talk about e-commerce and all the great things you can do from the user experience perspective, but to a lot of these merchants, that doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. There's a
if
lot going on in the back end, right? Lots of
Exactly,
workflows.
if they can't see how the whole picture is going to work, right? So that's why I think everyone that's been successful in the last 5-10 years has a holistic view and understanding of that, not just on the user experience side. All right, the order is placed. That's great. They were
Yeah.
able to do it in 2 clicks, right?